As Pattaya grew in size from a small fishing village into the cosmopolitan city it is today, so did the number of children who made their way to Pattaya from all over the kingdom. Many of these young people were running away from poverty and abuse. They had been neglected or abandoned by their families, and they came to Pattaya with the hopes of making a better life for themselves. But life was tough. They begged, they stole, and many worked in the sex industry, hoping to earn enough money to buy food. In 1990, Father Ray Brennan opened the Home for Street Kids.
When the kid runs away from home, he will tell you all kinds of reasons why he ran away. My mother was drunk, my father played cards, there was no money, it's all kinds of reasons. When you finally get him into your home and he becomes your friend and you talk to him and he loves you and he understands you and he gives you his trust, he'll tell you that he really didn't feel like he was loved by his mother and father. He didn't feel he was loved by anybody. And that's for a kid, the kid has to feel that somebody cares about them.
The new Home for Street Kids welcomed any child who needed help. If a child needed a meal, new clothes, medical assistance, legal advice, or just help to get back home to their families, they would find all that at the Home for Street Kids. Several years later, the Home for Street Kids relocated to its current location in East Pattaya, changed its name to the Father Ray Children's Home, and today there are 130 children, teenagers and young adults who call it home. Over the past quarter of a century, more than 600 children have arrived seeking help. But who are these children who come to live at the Father Ray Children's Home? Children whose parents have died and who have no relatives who are able to care for them. They become part of the family at the Father Ray Children's Home. Children who are at risk of harm and abuse will find a safe haven to live and grow. Children from poor families who are unable to provide the children with life's basic necessities, they will be provided with what they need. Children who are forced to work at menial jobs for several hours each day, we will give them back their childhood. Children who wish to return to education have the opportunity to finish high school and go on to vocational college and university and reach their full potential. Children who need a home will find one at the Father Ray Children's Home. Like all projects managed by the Father Ray Foundation, the Father Ray Children's Home lives by its vision that we never turn a needy child away. We believe that only through education can we break the cycle of poverty that affects many in society. Every child living at the Father Ray Children's Home must attend school, and every child will have the opportunity to go on to further education if they wish to. In 2010, the first 3 residents from the Children's Home graduated with degrees from university. In 2014, the 4th resident graduated with a law degree, and this year, our first nurse graduated from a College of Nursing. When the new university starts in August this year, 23 residents from the Father Ray Children's Home will be studying at campuses throughout the country. 14 residents will be studying at local vocational colleges, and a further 20 school children have received scholarships to private schools. This year we celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Father Ray Children's Home. We do not celebrate the bricks and mortar, we are celebrating our past successes, but at the same time we must also think of the future. Father Ray once said, "People give me money to help children. The more money they give me, the more children I can help." We are not only helping to change the lives of our children, we are also helping to change society. By educating our children today, we are also educating their children in the future. The work of the Father Ray Children's Home depends on the generosity of others. This year we celebrate our 25th anniversary, but in another 25 years' time, would all the children living here today have left to start families of their own? We hope that when they think back to their time living at the Father Ray Children's Home, their memories bring a smile to their face.